Assalamualaikum to Sir Mubarak and to my fellow friends. So our group this week will be present about topic playground in learning science. So before I start, I will be introduced to my fellow presenter, which is myself as the first presenter, Nurhafizanti Samsudin, and the second one is Nur Jannatul Nasuha, and the third Nur Shakira binti Ros Azman, and fourth will be Muhammad Daniel, and lastly will be Siti Hazira binti Muhammad Zubari. So before we start, this is the table of content. For the first one will be the what is the playground. So the second is how playground related with science learning, and third benefits using playground in learning, and fourth rules of playground in learning. Lastly will be how playground activities educate students. So before we start, I have prepared some videos for you to watch. Enjoy!
Another simple machine?
Yeah!
Awesome!
All right, let's go.
Let's go! And now we're at a different simple machine. Could you please tell us about this simple machine?
All right, so this is our cool fan. It is actually the simple machine of a wheel and an axle. Just like with a doorknob, when you turn the doorknob, right, it releases something to open the door. So as we turn this wheel, it puts energy up the axle and it actually spins all of these wheels and transfers the movement down to this fan over here. So if we spin this wheel, we can actually make this fan cool us down. Do you guys want to try it?
Yes!
All right.
Whoa! Here we go! We are moving the wheel, which is turning the axle, which is making the fan work. This helps us. If we tried to move the fan all by ourselves, it would be much harder.
Even when we push it just a little bit, right, it turns the fan. We don't even have to use a lot of energy. We can just push it slowly and the fan starts turning. Let's get in this penny, guys.
There's water. It feels like rain.
So from the previous video I have showed to you, that is where the teacher brings the students to the science park, which is the Museum of Discovery of Science Park, which is located at the Florida, United States. So where the students can learn a basic concept of science from playground. So you can see the video much interesting and student will attract by playing the playground. So before I start explaining about what is playground in science learning, so we need to know what is playground itself. So the playground definition of playground itself, which is from Oxford, it is an outdoor area provided for children to play. So what about the STEM playground? So STEM education is curriculum based, which is include the four aspects, which is the first one is the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So these four aspects is very important nowadays since our society is very advanced in using technology. So from this STEM education, it will give some exposure to our students and children of using technology, and this will make them to interest more in learning science. So as the Al-Kausi 2020 said that today's student needs not only skills but also experience. So from STEM playground, the children can explore the playground devices, tools, and they also can learn from play. And this is also can give them some idea of what is the basic science they can learn from the playground. So next here the example of the types of STEM playground from all aspects, which is first is the science, where the student can learn science everywhere, including the playground. For example, student can explore the basic science, which is from experiment of weight and balance in the playground. So next is technology. In technology, the component in the playground can enhance their motor skills to use manipulate the technology tools. For example, block and sound play. It will develop child skill and enhance coordination, also encourage their imagination. So third is the engineering aspect, which is it drives the children's imagination of engineering, architect or a builder. So as the building block is the common toys among children, so for example they will build some building, which is they will ensure that the building will not fall off to the ground. So this enhance their problem skills and to create their creative thinking of what they should do to avoid the building to fall off from the ground. So the fourth is the mathematics aspect, which is this abacus rails, where we can see every playground will have this kind of tools where the children will always play to try to sort it down. So this is shows that it enhances them to explore about the basic maths concept, which is about the quantities, about the measurement, and to sorting it out. So that's why the aspect STEM playground also important. And lastly is art. Art also include in STEM, which is referred as a STEAM. This can develop their artistic side to foster imagination and thus make positive effect on STEM education. So after all, example and types, STEM education and playing playground or outdoor learning are going together, so children can absorb and understand the STEM concept by spending well time on well-designed playground and outdoor learning. As playground also include in STEM to help develop critical thinking, reasoning, creative skills, and investigative that they can use every day. So that's all for my part. Thank you.